Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I had some spare time today to shoot and edit some video, and I thought I'd show you the progress I'm making on my my Get Home bag. And I would appreciate any comments, suggestions, even criticisms. I'm nowhere near done with this right now, but I just thought I'd show you a couple of the pieces that I've added and some of the gear that I've put in. I don't know if you saw my first video, but when I first got the bag, it had one water container. I added a second one over here, and what I have in there is a Nalgene bottle with a stainless steel cup. The Nalgene bottle fits right into it. And as far as other stuff that I've added, I put on a small Maxpedition tactile small utility pouch. And my purpose for putting that on there is I want to try to get everything that I would use right away on the exterior, or at least on the exterior pockets of the bag, so I don't have to open it up to get to anything. And the kind of stuff I'm going to have in here is going to be stuff along the lines of my Gerber suspension multi-tool, my tactical flashlight, and I have one of the small mini pry bars from County-Com that I wrapped in about 10 feet of paracord. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm going to be putting in there. Just anything that I can get to right away where I don't have to open up the main internal compartment. That's what I've done. And on the outside, I just put the small Gerber utility knife that you probably saw in the other video that I put out. As far as something in the main compartment right here, the main down compartment, don't have much in there right now. It's the Gerber exchanger blade that you saw in my other video. I have one glow stick that's wrapped in about 20 feet of paracord. I'm going to be adding another one of them later on today. And as far as this being in addition to my hygiene kit, this is just going to be over-the-counter and prescription medications. It's just in a small tackle box that I found, I think at Kmart. And I just think that's a nice size. It fits in there nice. It doesn't weigh anything. So I added that. Over on the other side pocket next to the water bottle is where all of my hydration stuff is going to be. I picked up a Katadyn water purifier, and what I put in here along with that is a couple of coffee filters that you can use to strain out some debris. I know a lot of people like to use bandanas. I think that's a great idea, but the coffee filters were available. They don't weigh anything, and threw them in there, and also some iodine tablets and purification stuff. And the purifier is just a Katadyn Hiker, and I saw Ryan do a video on that. I was in need of a new one anyway. My water purifier was about 15 years old. I thought it was going to be hard to get filters for it, so I just went out and bought another one. So in this kit, I'm going to have some miscellaneous items, and I know that I have some other stuff that I have to add to this also. I'm not done with this. I have to get some fishing line in there. I have to get a needle and thread. I have to get some safety pins, items like that. But what I have in there right now is just some spare razor blades for the Gerber utility knife that I showed in my other video. I have some electrical tape around the business card, some duct tape around the business card, and I also have a backup light source. And this is just like a last-ditch little thing. All I have is a small 3-volt watch battery and an LED, and if you put the long side to the positive side of the light, you get a decent little flashlight. And I have a regular white and a red LED. That's for you know, reading maps at night or something like that. It also saves your night vision. But in a last ditch situation, this has always worked out for me. I've always liked this idea, so I figured to add it to the kit. It takes up no size and no weight, and the little paper clip that I have here is just to attach it so I can let it go and maybe set it down and do what I have to do. So that's that. So these are the items that are going to consist of my fire and tinder kit. This bag just has 2 military trioxane fuel bars, some dry cotton balls, and some dryer lint. And for my fire kit itself, it's another Lifeline waterproof container. And in here I have the standard stuff. Everybody has this kind of stuff. Swedish Fire Steel, which works fantastic. It's probably my favorite way to get things going. A small Bic lighter, and a waterproof container with Strike Anywhere matches. And in the top I have the cotton balls soaked in Vaseline. So that's pretty much going to be the way that you can get the fire going if you can't get anything going with the dry tinder you have. And just taking a look at the back of the bag, I added a cell phone holder from 511. And inside the hydration compartment, where the hydration bladder would go, right now I have a 2-liter Platypus water storage container, 100 feet of paracord with a locking D-beaner, and some assorted zip ties, and a 5x7 emergency blanket. And I can also use this for a for an emergency shelter. And inside the compartment where the stabilizer pad is, I have a contractor grade 55-gallon plastic bag and some assorted zip bags. I can put the 55-gallon bag over this if it's raining or something like that if I don't have a poncho, and keep it dry. So that's pretty much it right now. Like I said, in no way am I done with this. I'm only about halfway. I have some hygiene products I'm going to get in there. The girl that lives next door to me is a nurse, and she's putting some stuff together for me for my first aid kit. And as far as food and extra clothes, I do have some MREs coming in. I'm going to add a couple of them in here. And the clothing, I'll get that in here, you know, when the time is right. But I just wanted to put up a short video, show you some of the progress I've made. And like I said, you want to give any questions, any comments, or like I said, criticisms, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Let me know. I'd like to hear from you, all right? Thanks much. Take care.